Stapleton!
Yes, sir!
How many people do you venture you've made cry just from singing the national anthem? At least 2.
Well, I know 2. That's it. I haven't seen much statistics on that beyond that, but
Yeah, it was an incredible performance, as only you could have done.
Seriously.
well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
We were just talking to Julian Edelman about how much the national anthem, for some reason, especially in the Super Bowl, but it's like that moment that just like, even now going to a regular game, I still get goosebumps.
Oh, man, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it, yeah.
But it's like, this whole thing, everybody's together. They got the Jets going over.
Yeah, it's a production and a it's heavy.
Yeah, it's a unifying thing. Yeah.
But you made it your own in like the most perfect way. Dude, it was so fucking magical, man. It got me fucking fired up. I came out hot in that game.
Got the photos from that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fucking epic, man.
And it was some great TV editing, too, I have to say.
Of course.
Where they caught you guys,
The right moments, man.
and, all the aircraft carrier and all this stuff. It was really great.
She was awesome, man. Well, you're on basically a football podcast. You played some ball back in the day.
Yeah, like 30 years ago.
Oh,
Time out, though.
In high school.
Listen, I know.
Yeah.
That was the first football jersey I owned, actually. Well, actually, I take it back. I had a Jerome Bettis jersey first, and then Tim Couch was
When
the
they brought the
second.
Browns back,
Okay,
that was
yeah.
the number 1 pick.
We played couch several times.
How'd it go?
We lost.
Yeah. What positions you were playing?
I was linebacker and
Let's
fullback.
go.
Yeah,
Middle, outside, where were you at?
inside.
Inside backer.
Yeah.
Heck
That's
yeah.
awesome, man.
Taking on
My
fullbacks
God, man.
and yeah.
It looked like you had a little neck roll in there. You had that little cowboy.
Those are those
That's
big
just
shoulder
how big
pads.
Those
Those are
fucking
the-
shoulder pads were back in the day.
That's right.
I love it.
Who'd you grow up watching?
Oh, I mean, I grew up in like Joe Montana, Jerry Rice era. That was kind of
Oh, yeah.
Dan Marino, those guys. You
Very
know?
fitting that we're out in San Fran. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, my uncle has a crazy story about how he played Notre Dame. He went to Purdue and he played Notre Dame, and he got to see the first glimpse of Joe Montana's like 2-minute at the end of a game winning it as a freshman at Notre Dame. And I asked Joe Montana about that game, and he said that my uncle didn't even mention this. He threw like 3 picks and got taken out of the game, and then a quarterback got injured, and he gets put back in to go save the day afterwards. And it was like, all right, now I got those 3 picks out the way. I'm good to go, baby.
Nobody remembers the picks if you win the game.
You ain't lying.
Before we continue, we've been told you have some gifts.
I do. I brought some whiskey for you guys.
Oh, hell yeah.
Baby.
There's that.
Pass it on down. Is it okay if we open this right
Oh,
now?
wait, we've got them swapped.
Swap? Okay.
Yeah, they're,
You go there.
they're specific to you.
Okay, got it.
And how do we get lucky, dude?
Over
We
the
got
box?
gifts for Chris, right? Yeah. God damn it. I'm like, you're the first one that has ever came on the show with gifts, dude. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Christmas in February.
62, personalized bottle. This is awesome.
Woo!
Travelers
This
with.
happens every Christmas. He always opens them faster than me.
Then we got some glasses,
Dude,
coaster.
this is nice.
You guys are the first people we've ever done that for, but we got an engraving machine. We just put
Oh,
yeah.
fuck yes. I don't even want to open it.
Well, I have
Jason,
some
you
other
open
stuff
yours
with
and
you.
I'll drink it.
Oh, that's the 90 proof. That's what we have been selling, but this is new coming out. This is 121 proof.
121.
Right here. Those were the 90s. This is
Okay.
not out yet, but I brought this today. If you guys were up for it, we could open it together.
Yeah.
This is the first bottle that I will ever have opened of this and had with anybody.
I am not turning that down for a second.
Please. I'd be honored for you to. No. This has to be. You got to open that thing. Dude, this is so badass.
This is awesome.
There's some glasses in there too, I think.
How long you been in the whiskey game?
Oh, I guess it's a couple of years now. We've been doing that, but depends on what you call in the games. Making it and selling it, a couple of years. There we go. I'll just do like a tasting pour first, and you guys.
Nice, man.
I might not have should have wrapped things.
Dude, this is awesome, man. Are you kidding me?
What are we calling the 121 proof?
It's foolproof.
Foolproof.
It's
Foolproof.
just traveler foolproof.
Love it.
It'll be out very soon in limited quantities, but
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that smells
you
good.
guys ready to go?
Cheers
So
for the
good.
first one. Hell yeah, baby.
Hell yeah.
Get this thing going.
Hell yeah.
It's a sipper for me, but you guys do what you want with it.
Well, if I didn't already have enough hair on my chest.
That is fantastic.
Dude, that is
Very
smooth
good.
as shit.
Foolproof. 121, and it is smooth.
Dude, thank you for this bottle. This thing's definitely going up on the bar, man.
Thanks for having me on.
Oh, that's so good. Loosest I've ever been in
I
a
was about to
podcast.
say, we're about to
Loosest
have
I've
some
ever
fun.
been in a podcast. Here we go.
I got to ask you even more about it. So being from Kentucky, it's always just been in like your backyard, right? Like a lot of the
Yeah, but
distilleries
you
or
know,
what?
as I became an adult and played music, it's been a big part of what we do. I've always enjoyed Buffalo Trace product, which is
Oh,
is that
yeah.
what we do? That's who makes this travel whiskey, and
That's awesome,
we,
man.
always had a bottle of something that they were making in the room, for every record we've ever made. And so when I had the opportunity to work with Harlan, who's the master distiller on Pappy and Weller and all these, things that you can't get,
Right.
to do this, it was something to jump at. And it's been really good to us. And I think this is going to do well too. And
Yeah.
Oh, this is amazing.
I like
having fun with it.
That's right.
We jumped in the beer world, but the whiskey world's a whole new world for me. If every one of them tasted as good as this, that bottle's going to be going real quick.
Well, that's going to sneak up on you. It's 121, but the 90 would be
I can feel it,
already.
It's good in a great way.
It warmed me up for the first
No
sip.
doubt. That's the best part. All right. So last time I ran into you, I was at the George Strait concert. I've been to a bunch of your shows.
Well, no, the last time you came to a show, you had a tiny baby.
That's what I was about to say. So you don't know this.
Come again?
Chris met Finley before you met Finn. At his show, she was so new and so young, we couldn't leave her at home, and we wanted to go to the show.
Can't miss the show.
Is that the link? And Chris gave me one of my favorite things, and I've stolen it since you've said it because I love it so much, that you miss like the smell of like newborn
man.
babies.
New
There's like a
baby
smell
smells
coming off.
is a great thing. I'm going to sound like a weird, creepy dude talking
No,
about
it's
it.
not creepy at all. Because anybody that's held a kid, I think a infant like that, you know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're a new parent and you hold the baby, it's the smell of your own child there in your hands. It's a great thing.
Absolutely.
Beautiful thing, man.
I also like to smell other people's babies. That's why, that's where it's going to sound creepy. Pardon me, sir. Can I smell your baby?
Please hand this over. So you're going back on a tour though.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah. We got some tour dates tonight. Have you ever played Fenway?
No. Well, I've played. They have a smaller venue in Fenway that we play.
Okay.
We've never played the part proper.
In the big, okay.
Oh, man.
And then Casey's Morton Amphitheater. Do you like the big giant arenas or do you like more, like what do you like more performing in?
They all have their strong points. I mean, I like that we can get more people in the bigger places.
I get
but,
it. Yeah.
But I also, some places that like Fenway are magic in ways that they have historical significance and,
Fuck yeah.
just playing Wrigley Field or when you go to these places that have been around a while, those places have ghosts in them, or even, playing the Fillmore here. We're in San Francisco right now. Like playing the Fillmore here has a lot of music history, and you do those things and you feel like you're, part of the ethos of music.
Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
dude. I've talked to my Taylor about this a few times, but she grew up in the country world in Nashville and in high school and coming up, and she was underneath a lot of these big country singers, and she raves about how together they are, how they maneuver on tour and stuff like that. How was it rocking with George Strait around the country?
George is the best, man. George doesn't play a lot of shows, but we played as many as we could with him, and I think I almost talked him into pseudo coming out of retirement. He was playing
Convincing
less
man.
and less shows, and we had a lot of fun playing a few shows with him. I was like, hey man, many of these as you want to do, let's do them. So we picked up and played more, and I think he had fun doing it too. And I don't know, we just have a good time.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. Favorite city?
I mean, I like a lot of cities for different reasons. My favorite venue to play in is probably the Forum in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Just because it sounds so good. And it also has, you walk down the hallway and it's like they have all the people that have played there on the walls, like
That
Led
shit's cool
Zeppelin,
as hell.
just
Fuck
like just crazy shit. You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna go play the Forum.
You can feel history in some of these arenas and stadiums. The Forum feels like it was made for that. Obviously the Lakers
For
and
music,
everybody,
it has
but
the wood
yeah.
and it has the sports history too, but the music history of it is incredible.
That's awesome, man.
Wonderful.
I haven't heard that one yet, the Forum.
Do you remember your first concert?
Ooh.
My first concert was probably Bon Jovi at Rupp Arena with Skid Row opening.
Oh, wow.
And Skid Row was so loud,
Yeah.
I had to go out in the hallway. I was like, I was maybe I was eight or nine.
Okay.
They were hammering.
Yeah. That's amazing. I
That's
love it.
good.
But it was
shit.
fun, yeah.
So big Bon Jovi fan.
Yeah, I like Bon Jovi. I mean, I grew up in the 80s, man, so
Oh, yeah.
all that stuff is good.
I had
is
that.
fair game for
So growing up, Bon Jovi, you were in the rock world, the country world, all the above.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in a rural part of the country too. So, we have, my dad listened to all the outlaw music, like Waylon and Willie,
Willie,
Oh,
Waylon, all-
yeah.
Merle Haggard and all those
Cash,
guys, but also, old R&B and stuff like that. So
Oh, nice.
I had it from all directions. I don't, If it's good, it's good. There's two kinds of music, good and bad. That's it.
So we always talk about this in sports, actually. Like, to be a great athlete, it's best to play a bunch of different sports and before you narrow down into one sport. Do you think it's similar? Like, do you think playing and listening to all these forms of music and then narrowing down into like a specific genre makes you a better musician? Or do you think it's best to stay in like one thing?
I have to share this just because it popped in my head as you were saying that.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I went to Rick Pitino basketball camp.
Are you
Let's
kidding me?
go. Louisville action. Hell yeah.
And Rick Pitino, he spoke to us before we had the camp. Or I'm sure you guys went through camps. When you were
Yeah,
kids.
Oh, you know how it goes, yeah.
And he's like, now, in order to be a good basketball player, you have to play 3 sports: 1-on-1 basketball, 3-on-3 basketball, and 5-on-5 basketball.
That's a banger.
That pops in my head as you were saying that. But I do think there's something that can strengthen you as a musician if you can, kind of at least have a working knowledge of a lot of different kinds of music.
Absolutely.
But at some point, all these influences kind of converge into whatever it is that you are, and that's what that is, So
I love it.
That's awesome, man.
Do you remember your first concert you played?
I don't.
No.
I don't. Probably in church. Or that's not a concert. Like I used to sing in church.
Yeah, no,
growing up,
I don't. Yeah.
A couple times in high school, I owned a PA, so we'd randomly get hired by somebody that needed a PA to open for them sometimes.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
In high school, like it's hard to get people to take things seriously and like try to work as a band. And then you think you're going to go to college for a minute like me, and then you do that, and that doesn't work out for you. And you're like, well, what am I going to do? And so you get random jobs driving trucks or delivering pizzas or whatever it is, and then until you find out what it is that you do.
Yeah.
So now I gotta ask you, got me going down a rabbit hole, dude. You were a pizza driver?
I was not that high up on the totem pole.
Still though.
I was the guy. Have you ever been in a parking lot? I don't know if they did that. This is where you guys were from, but and you go into a store or something, you come back and there are coupons on your windshield.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was the guy that put the coupons on the windshield.
Hey!
Nice, man. Running around in the parking lot, that's fucking gold, man.
Basically, I mean, giving people money, essentially. I
That's
mean,
right. Like Santa Claus.
Like Robin Hood, man. This is sweet.
What process of music making do you enjoy the most?
Oh yeah.
Writing, working out the sound and melody. I guess that all kind of goes
I
in the
was
same
gonna
thing.
say, do you even
Performing, like what's the best part?
Oh, it's all part of one wheel for me. I like it all when it's working. I'm frustrated by it all when it's not, but I do enjoy writing. But I don't do a lot of that anymore. I do enjoy going in the studio, and the studio is probably my favorite part.
Nice.
Really. Although I don't have any plans to go do much of that these days really either, but they all feed into each other, and it's not really a separate thing.
Right.
And you have to do all of them in order to, once again, be whatever it is that you are.
Hell
To
yeah.
maintain that even, as we play larger venues, like we still set up the same
Oh yeah.
on a big stage that we would set up in a club, or we don't change our setup. I'm kind of tethered to a chord. I don't do a lot of moving around or anything. That's not my deal. It doesn't change my mentality. We're still just playing songs. Somehow it feels like a little more pressure sometimes to play very intimate things more than a mass of things, because you can see the reactions of the 5 people in the room, or there's a little more pressure there in an odd way.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I know you say you're not doing much songwriting anymore, but how many songs do you venture you've probably written?
Oh,
Can't even count it. Yeah, I was gonna say,
more than
can't even count it.
more than 1,000 for sure. Yeah.
That is incredible. What is the process for you is it always the same? Is it
No.
strikes in different ways?
Well, I mean, I grew up as a salary songwriter. I came up in the business as that's
The songs
yeah,
you've
that-
written are insane. Yeah.
as songwriting,
Yes.
and to the point that I was a salary songwriter in a publishing house, and so we would show up at the crack of noon or something, and we make appointments, and it feels very not sexy when I describe it that way, but that's what we did. We worked it like a job, and you come in, it's a very workman mentality, and early on I would do that 3 or 4 times a day. I would have different appointments with people, and I would come out with songs and crank, trying to figure out how to do it and how to be good at it.
Hell yeah.
And eventually you figure something out, or you get lucky enough to make people think that you did.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what that is. But the process can be different. For me, if I'm sitting by myself, I'll probably just have a guitar and hum and strum.
Does the melody come first and then the
For
lyrics?
me, a lot. If I'm by myself, that would, or something. You know, I've dreamt choruses before, or
That's
you wake
probably
up
cool,
with, you know,
man.
just I'm writing a song right now, not necessarily, but I would be if you said something or you said something or something, you know, something struck me, a light on the wall, that would, you know, start the wheels turning.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
So you can't avoid it if you are a songwriter a little bit. You're always writing a song.
Yeah.
Even if you're not.
Materials all
Writing a
around
song.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool as hell. Huh? I wish I had the fucking brains to be able to just put words to music like that. It's insane stuff, man.
It is.
I can't even write a full sentence out.
Finish this and you won't be able to.
All right. Does every country western song need to mention the following? Mamas, trains, prison, getting drunk.
You're
Well, I'm
talking about
missing-
the perfect country and western
That's
song.
right. It is one of my favorite
Written by
songs.
Steve Goodman.
That's right. Is there some truth to that? Like, I feel like that's a caricature almost now in a lot of country music where it's like,
I don't think you have to do that, but certainly when you do, those of us who know that as the list of things that are supposed to be in there
yeah.
would go, all right, cool. Good job.
Cover the bases. Nice.
Yeah.
At this point in your career, do you go to places for like honest feedback from like where you're at, or do you
Well, I'm
feel
married,
like
to,
you're
I'm married to my wife.
the
who is
biggest
Who
honest?
is the most honest person.
Shout out
She'll
to
tell me
Morgan.
if
Yeah.
something sucks immediately and not, she doesn't pull
That's
punches.
the
So
best, man.
I don't need to go anywhere else for honest feedback.
There you go.
Coach is right there letting you know. That's awesome.
Do you have any places you want to play that you haven't played yet?
Ooh.
I'm sure there are, but I don't know what they are.
Have you ventured much out of the States in terms of
We've played in Europe a little bit and Australia, but we have never been to South America to play.
in terms of outside of the US? What was your most like accepting crowd? The ones that got the craziest?
Oh, they've all been wonderful. Everybody in Europe's great, and Australians are great. Everybody's really nice to us, and
Hell yeah.
we don't do it that much. We don't, it might be 3 or 4 years before we do those kinds of things.
Just imagine this for a second. A packed podcast studio, laughter in the background, casual conversation flowing, and then suddenly, everything changes. Country music powerhouse Chris Stapleton sits across from NFL superstar Travis Kelce, not knowing that the next few words are about to hit him straight in the heart. The episode starts light. Jokes, stories, music talk. Chris is relaxed, humble as always. Travis is charismatic, energetic. But then Travis leans forward, his tone shifts slightly, more serious, more meaningful. He says there's something he's been wanting to ask. The room quiets. You can almost feel the air change. And then it happens. Travis reveals that Taylor Swift has always admired Chris's music, not just casually, but deeply. He talks about how her songs tell stories, and how Chris's voice carries emotion in a way that feels timeless. Then he drops the bombshell. He officially invites Chris to Taylor's wedding, not just as a guest, but as someone they would be honored to have perform on their biggest day. For a split second, Chris just sits there. No jokes, no quick reply, just silence. His eyes well up. You can see him swallow hard, trying to process what he just heard. This isn't just another gig. This isn't another industry collaboration. This is a personal invitation to be part of one of the most talked about love stories in the world. And for someone known for pouring emotion into every lyric he sings, this moment hits differently. Chris finally speaks, his voice softer than usual. He talks about respect, about how he's always admired Taylor's songwriting and her ability to connect with millions while staying true to herself. He says being asked to perform at such a personal milestone isn't something you measure in charts or awards. It's something you feel in your chest. And that's when the tears fall. Not dramatic, not staged. Just pure, overwhelming gratitude. The studio energy completely shifts. Travis smiles, clearly proud of the surprise. You can see this wasn't about headlines. It was about honoring someone whose music has meant something real to them. In that moment, it wasn't NFL fame or global pop stardom. It was 3 people connected by respect, creativity, and the power of music. Fans watching later couldn't stop talking about it. Social media exploded. Clips replayed again and again. People weren't just reacting to the wedding invitation. They were reacting to authenticity. In a world where celebrity moments often feel rehearsed, this one felt raw, honest, human. and think about what it represents. If Chris Stapleton performs at Taylor Swift's wedding, it won't just be a performance. It will be a moment frozen in time, a soulful voice echoing through a room filled with love, family, and celebration. A country legend honoring a pop icon on the most intimate day of her life. That's powerful, because behind the headlines, behind the stadium twos and Super Bowl lights, these are real people forming real bonds. Travis didn't just invite a music star. He invited someone whose art has soundtracked emotions, heartbreak, joy, the kind of emotions that belong at a wedding. By the end of the episode, Chris thanks Travis again, still visibly emotional. He says moments like this remind him why he started making music in the first place. To connect, to move people, to be part of memories bigger than himself. And that's exactly what this will be. Not just a wedding performance, not just a viral clip, but a story fans will talk about for years. The day Chris Stapleton was moved to tears after being invited to perform at Taylor Swift's wedding. Sometimes the biggest stages aren't stadiums. Sometimes they're the ones filled with love.